Kelli, you just finished a very exciting week with our Vacation Bible experience. Tell us a little bit about that and what that is.
Vacation Bible School is held once a year from June 8th through the 12th. And it is a time when children and volunteers come together, and for a week we experience God's Word and incredible miracles. This year we had Paul and the Underground Church was our theme. So this campus turned into Rome. We had columns and costumes and colors, and we had a marketplace table, and the children were all dressed in white t-shirts with colored sashes. That was their togas. And they learned Bible verses, and at the end of the week we had a program where we went on stage, all 750 of them, and we sang for the Lord. So it was a very exciting week.
750.
Yes.
Wow. What ages are involved in this?
From 4 years old to the 6th grade. And we also had 270 volunteers.
Wow. Looking at this experience from a volunteer's point of view, what would you say is the greatest gift that the volunteers took away from this experience?
As a volunteer myself, I like to say that it is an experience that when you're 80 or 90 years old and you're sitting in your rocking chair, you can look back and remember a week where you changed lives for Christ. And I also like to understand that it's a time where you make friends, you build relationships, and most importantly, you change the lives of children.
Wow. What about from the children's point of view? Are there any stories that you can share with us of changed lives in children from this experience?
Sure. The children were the biggest part of our program. They had an absolute blast every day. They played games, they made incredible crafts that they were able to take home each day, and they just had fun with their friends. We actually had 7 children that had never attended a church before, and we had over 70 kids make commitments to Christ. So it was a life-changing week for volunteers and children.
That's incredibly exciting. I can see it in your face.
Yes, it was.
If someone watching this video were want to be a part of this next year and be a volunteer, what could they do today to raise their hand to volunteer for next year?
Thanks for asking the question. My first thought was to pray. And really next year we're June 7th through the 11th. Have not determined what the theme will be, but just email me at Scottsdale Bible, and I'd be happy to return any kind of email and really start them down the road for next year.
Well, Kelli, thank you for taking time to share with us your story and your experience. And I can see on your face the joy you've gotten from this, and we appreciate you sharing.